what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Mara. This is my channel, Joelle. If you're new around these parts, welcome. If you've been here forever, welcome back. Okay, so today what I wanted to talk about, something a little different than what I usually do, is actually a review of the new Altuzarra for Target line. Altuzarra is an American designer label, and as you guys know, Target has been doing these diffusion or collaborative lines for about, I want to say, 4 or 5 years, and they've been pretty successful. I think these are really great because it makes fashion more accessible to the everyday person. Maybe someone who doesn't consider themselves super fashion savvy, or maybe someone who doesn't think that they have a budget, they can shop at Target, get, I guess, an essence of a designer without necessarily spending the money that someone who goes to couture shows would spend. So I have a couple of points that I want to hit on, and then I'll show you guys what I purchased, and let me know what you guys think, if you shop this collection, if you care about these types of things, if you don't. First thing that I want to touch on is actually style. And the first things I saw, I was like, oh no. True to the Altuzarra design label, there were a lot of chic separates, but I didn't necessarily like the mix of prints when they brought those separates together for one piece. So it would be like a snake skin looking skirt bottom with a pinstripe blue and white top, and I just wasn't feeling some of those, and I wasn't liking the snake skin really, or the faux crushed velvet look. I'm a little bit of a snob, especially when it comes to fabrication, and I know that when you do things on a lower budget, they tend to come out looking cheap. So I already knew that I wasn't going to be a fan of those. So I continued to click through the collection, and I saw some fabulous pieces that I really wanted to look at. Particularly a pair of over-the-knee high-heel black boots, which I think would be fabulous for, you know, late fall, early winter evenings out. I saw some beautiful dresses, some beautiful separates, kind of like sexy, what do you call it, sexy pencil skirts with the slits and everything like that, and also a couple of things that could translate from work to kind of after work cocktails. So I was very excited after I got through my initial like price points. So true to most of the Target or, you know, so-and-so for Target lines, the Target diffusion lines, price points are going to be generally higher than, let's say, the Exhilaration or the Massimo or the, I don't know who else, you know, Target carries as their brands, but it's going to be more expensive. There were certain things that I thought were worth the money, and then some things that I thought weren't worth the money. There was a trench coat that looked really nice, but again, I didn't know what the fabrication was going to be. That turned out, I believe it was $79.99 or $89.99, and I think that's a lot of money to spend at Target for a coat that is probably going to be polyester, as opposed to going to like a Macy's and paying maybe $100 for something of better quality. Overall, I didn't think that it was too bad. The shoes were a little expensive, again, for not being full leather, for being PU, things like that. I wasn't really a fan. But overall, the prices were not ridiculous. And I was very excited to shop the line. So this is where we get down to the nitty-gritty of it, and this is accessibility. To me, when I hear that Target is coming out with a line, or anyone's coming out with something, I expect it to be in the store. I expect to be able to see it. I expect to be able to touch it with my hands, purchase it with my monies, with my coins, and go about my day. Things like that I don't really like to do online, just because, like I said, I am a bit of a fabric snob, and I want to be able to see that the material is quality. I want to be able to try it on, because a lot of those lines are vanity sized and whatnot. So when I went to my Target at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, I was quite dismayed to find that less than half of the collection was at my Target, after looking it up online and them telling me that this was the Target to go to if I wanted to view the collection in person. And then the little girl at Target was snotty about it too. She was like mad that we were in Target. I was like, honey, the store is open. So like I said, I found about half of what I expected to find there. They had one shoe, they had none of the coats, they didn't have the lingerie, they had, they did not have most of the dresses. They were not carrying at my Target. And I guess my disappointment was, I know that we do not live in a big city, but those lines tend to do very well here. As a matter of fact, when I don't go at 8 o'clock in the morning when Target first opens, I usually get everything that's been picked over. So, like I said, I was disappointed with the selection that my Target offered, and then by the time that I got online, nothing really was available anymore, slash I was kind of disinterested because I was so disappointed. I went in with the expectation of buying at least 3 things, and at least 5 things, I'm sorry. Of those 5 things, only 2 were available for me to purchase, and then after I tried on, only 1 was something that I actually purchased. I had budgeted for this, okay? So, like I said, I was not super pleased when I found out that the things that I was looking for were not being carried in my store. Sizing wise, a lot of people say have problems with these lines being vanity sized and whatnot. I think that some, I don't know if I would call it vanity sizing, where maybe it says it's a size 10 but it fits like it says it's a size 6 but it fits like a size 10, so everything has been sized up so everybody feels better about their lives. I wouldn't say that it was vanity size. The piece that I bought did run true to size, which I was excited about. However, the other piece that I tried on, I mean, I know I got a little chunk to me right now, like I'm a little thick in certain areas, but I know that I wear a size 8 or a size 10. So when I try on a 12, a 10, and an 8, and I can't fit any of them past my thighs, that's a problem. And I know that occasionally women of color have issues with finding things that fit them around that area. However, I'm not using it as an excuse anymore, because it's 2014 and it's not just us who are built like this. I just feel like the skirt was not properly sized. I don't think it has anything to do with them using a certain kind of model. Overall, like I said, I was fairly disappointed, and I think most of my disappointment comes from my store experience when I was shopping. I have seen a couple of other reviews, mostly bloggers, popular vloggers who had access to basically everything, saying that this was one of the most successful and the best Target collaborations that they have ever seen. I would strongly disagree. I personally think that the Zac Posen for Target was really great, and the Rodarte for Target when I was in college was really great. I sold that dress. That was stupid. But yes, I think that those 2 were the best. Phillip Lim for Target was okay. But yeah, for me, this kind of falls on around like Nordstrom for Target, Mossy Bo for Target. It was not my favorite. I know that Target makes a lot of money off of these collaborations, but I do think that it would be in their better interest next time to possibly keep in mind the consumer a little bit more, especially in terms of like what you send to the stores and what is only available online and whatnot. So I'm going to show you guys the one piece that I got out of the 5 to 6 that I was anticipating getting. I suppose my wallet appreciates. So this is kind of like it's a wrap looking dress. As you can see, it is very low cut, very drapey, long sleeved. I think it's perfect for kind of like a winter night out with your boo. Don't wear this on a first date. This is for your man. This is for someone special, because girl, okay. And then it has like a high slit and a little sash. It kind of looks like a women's version of like a Hugh Hefner robe. Very, very sultry, very sexy. This piece was $39.99, and honestly, I thought that this was the most beautiful piece that I saw with my own 2 eyes. The other things that I saw that were more expensive were like cheap-tastic looking. I do believe that this is probably 100% polyester. It is, so, you know, fabrication isn't like the most sophisticated, but like I said, it's really beautiful. And I think like if you're trying to like ask for something from your boyfriend, like or your husband, you know, or your girlfriend or your wifeys, you know, like if you want something for your birthday, I think you should wear this. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try this on for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be doing some other fashion things. Check the bottom bar down below for my links. Facebook, Twitter is, I never get on Twitter. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And leave your comments, thoughts, and everything, concerns or whatever, video requests down below. Thanks you guys so much for watching. See you later. Bye.